not gonna lie, it feels good to be back in this car. Good afternoon everyone, Mike here, and we are back in the Corvette for a video today, and I definitely had to address something that has been coming up a lot over the past week. So what's been happening is I've been getting tons of questions on YouTube of people asking, you know, what happened to you? Something awful must have happened. You must be dead. You must be in the hospital. You must be in a coma. You haven't uploaded a video in 7 days. What's going on? Are you quitting YouTube? This, that, and the other thing. And of course, for those of you who follow me on Instagram or Twitter, which if you don't, I definitely recommend that you do so now, both at StreetSpeed717. Very straightforward, but I will put links in the description. Not only is it a great place to see cool pictures of the car and the truck and whatnot, but on Twitter, that's where we announce, and it's a great place to get updates too. When I go to a show, usually I post up on Instagram and Twitter, you know, here's where I'm parked, whatever. It's gonna be great for Corvettes of Carlisle this weekend, so keep an eye out for that. So not only is it a great place for updates, but also on Twitter, which I just started up, by the way. I only have 700 followers on Twitter, so I gotta boost that up. I gotta catch up to my Instagram, which has 40,000 followers, which is fucking insane, by the way. That is awesome, so thank you very much for that. But yeah, definitely follow on there, because on Twitter, that's where we announce when I'm gonna be doing live streams on Periscope. For instance, just the other day, about 4 days ago, we did an awesome live stream of a Duramax off-roading session at the beach, and everyone loved it. So yeah, definitely check out the Instagram and Twitter if you haven't done so already, if you would like to. If not, it's okay. It just makes me feel good inside. So back to the point of this video, you know, where was I? And ultimately, there were just some things going on in my personal life that I had to deal with, where I felt as if taking a quick break from YouTube would be the best thing for me. And YouTube to me has never felt like a job. I always look forward to making videos. You know, I've never been a person who like, oh, I don't know what to make a video about today, or like I can't think of something to do, or I'm overwhelmed by the work. I always love it, and I always look forward to it. But really, you know, I just had a ton of stuff going on, and I was very busy with the other aspects of my life. And again, I was dealing with this big personal issue. For those of you who are new to the channel, you know, I'm not a full-time YouTuber. So I was just very busy with other things at the moment. Not that, you know, I put YouTube on the back burner, but I just really needed a break. I kind of put everything on the back burner, which is why, you know, last minute, we basically didn't plan the vacation at all. It was like 2 days prior to leaving where we got a place, and it was just like, okay, we're going. And it was really great to be able to get away and have that experience, you know, just to take a break kind of from everything for a week. And you guys know that I always strive to be, you know, very open and honest on the YouTube channel. Whatever the subject matter is, I speak my piece, and that's it. And I'm usually pretty much unfiltered, and that's just how it goes. But when it comes to personal things, you know, in general, I choose not to share them on YouTube. And not because they're bad or anything like that, or because I'm worried what people would say. I mean, first of all, I'm lucky enough to have an incredible audience. You know, we're talking almost 200,000 people that are hugely supportive. I know that if I chose to share something that I was struggling with or going through, I know that I would have, you know, a huge support network of so many people, which is incredible, and that's a great feeling. But, you know, YouTube, I like to have, first of all, it's an automotive YouTube channel. It's not like a personal, you know, it'd be one thing if maybe it was a vlog channel or something like that, where it's all about someone's life, but this is mainly about cars, and I mix in a lot of different type of videos. I mean, my channel is basically kind of a mix of a lot of different things, but it's mostly about cars, sometimes about finance, but mostly about cars. And that's how I like to kind of keep it. You know, YouTube is kind of also my place to get away, and my place where I can just have an environment where I only worry about cars and other things like that. So that's why I choose not to share those things. And again, not that this is some, you know, horrible, tragic thing that happened to me and that I'm just not sharing it. It's not that big of a deal. It was just something that, you know, I personally had to work through. So with all that being said, I am back on YouTube, and the videos will resume at their normal schedule from this point forward. And let's end this video on a more positive note. Let's go ahead and reveal what the next modification for the Z06 is going to be. Alright, so the moment that we've all been waiting for, the next modification for the Corvette is finally here. And again, I apologize for the delay. It was supposed to be here earlier, ended up taking 2 days longer, like I said in the previous video. But anyway, here, you know what? We're gonna do a proper reveal, not this garage bullshit. Well, it's still gonna be garage bullshit, but I'm gonna make it interesting. Let's do that instead. So, like I said, we're gonna have a little fun with this and do a proper reveal. Now, based on the comments that I've seen from a lot of you in the previous videos, many of you seem to know what this modification is. Ooh, Dirty Mac. Nonetheless, we're gonna have some fun with it, and here it is, the new modification for the C7, the Street Speed 717 C8 Z06. I finally have acquired my American Racing headers. Now these are long tube headers, 1 7/8 inches. Absolutely awesome. Let's go ahead and unbox this thing because I don't want to wait anymore. some stickers for horsepower. Catalytic converters because I'm a good person. So I'm pretty sure that that's how it's gonna lay out on the car, but if I'm wrong, don't fucking yell at me. I mean, that's the only way that it makes sense. The only thing that kind of threw me off was the cats are all the way at the back, which seems a little bit strange, but I mean, obviously it's not gonna work any other way, so pretty sure this is how it's gonna look when it's on the car. Of course, the other thing to note, as you can see here, is that this is gonna be bolted to the stock axle back exhaust, which is already pretty loud, as you guys know. The Z06 is a relatively loud car from the factory, but I'm gonna make it even louder than that. I have an axle back system on the way. All right, folks, that is it. We got the headers packed up in the back of the Corvette, and we will be on our way to Andy's shop shortly in order to have them installed. I am incredibly excited about this, not only because obviously it's gonna make the car a little bit faster, especially once we get it all tuned up with the headers, the intake, and another thing that I have coming as well. Once we get it all tuned up, obviously the car is gonna be a lot faster, and that's gonna be fun, but I'm more excited about how this car is gonna sound with these things. I think it's gonna be absolutely insane. I know that it is still catted with the high flow cats. I wanted to do that. You know, I didn't want to deal with the gas smell too much. Maybe I'm a bitch. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But either way, regardless of those little things, it's gonna be loud. It's gonna be really, really loud, and I can't wait to hear this thing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're stopping in for the first time, please subscribe. Take care. Have a great day. Install video will be out shortly.